Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day. Happy Tuesday out there. Happy Valentines Day to everybody, as we like to call it, VD Day. You know, something special about this holiday, the ancient Roman festival Lupercalia, that was a fertility celebration that was held annually on February 15th, when then Pope Gelasius recasted this pagan festival to be called the Christian Feast Day. This was back in 496, thus declaring February 14th to be St. Valentine's Day. And of course, many years later, that other notorious saint, Saint Hallmark, declared it his day, and we know the rest. That means candies, flowers, dinners, cards, and everything can be jacked up an exorbitant amount of over 125%. That's right, this special day, all those items are marked up almost 125% across the board. But believe it or not, fornicating on this day, well, it's second to New Year's Day, believe it or not. Heading over to the sports side of things, well, things are heating up on Causeway Street. That's right, last week, Bruins head coach Claude Julien, well, I should say then Bruins head coach Claude Julien, got the axe. And just today, Montreal's head coach Michael Therrien, well, he got axed as well, fired from the Montreal Canadiens. But who did Montreal go out and find right away? Well, you guessed it, they just hired Claude Julien. No doubt this is stemming from the Bruins shutting out the Montreal Canadiens the other night 4-0 over at the Garden. Something Claude Julien hasn't done all year, and actually in the last 7 tries has beat Montreal. But ironically, the Bruins finally beat Montreal, but then they hired Claude Julien. I don't know, the rest is history, but the funny thing about this, we won't see them at all for the rest of the season. That's right, the season series against Montreal is over and done with. That's right, unless they make the playoffs. That's to be the next time we see Claude Julien and the Montreal Canadiens. And on the Patriots front, Chandler Jones, defenseman, held with the franchise tag, slapped with the franchise tag, I should say. That's right, he's going to be kicking around for 1 more year. Great player. And also fullback Glenn, the other brother Gronkowski, was signed to another deal. He spent most of last year on the practice squad. He was hurt, though. But they did sign him to 1 more deal. So now next year we have a double Gronk tandem as he joins his brother Rob Gronkowski on the sidelines. A Red Sox spring training, well, right in the way. A couple of things out there. The Red Sox needed to do one thing this year, and that was to get some pitching. No doubt they went after the best one. Chicago White Sox left-hander Chris Sale now wearing a Red Sox uniform. This guy is the real deal, folks. I'm telling you, he's been in the league over, 6 years, 7 years now? Over 1,200 strikeouts. That's right, 1,200. And just back in 2015, he held the AL leader in strikeouts. And no doubt he has over 70 wins. So he joins a rotation. Rick Porcello winning the Cy Young as well. And this, no doubt, is part of the big void being filled with the absence of Big Papi. That's right. He's no longer a locker room presence at the clubhouse. But, anyways, 50 days until spring training ends and opening day begins. And last night on the wrestling front, a dream come true for one WWE superstar. That's right, WWE superstar Bayley, who's been a longtime fan growing up, made no bones about that. She defeated Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship. No doubt this feud will make its way to WrestleMania. Expect that'll change hands probably at WrestleMania. But I'll tell you, this past week for the WWE, they've been mixing it up. A lot of title changes so far. This past Sunday, we saw John Cena lose his championship in the Elimination Chamber match pay-per-view. Bray Wyatt, the new champion on that front. And also history was made as Naomi became the first black champion of SmackDown as she defeated Alexa Bliss. And by the way, we are just 57 days away from the Showcase of the Immortals in WrestleMania. Well, breaking news as it went on the air, I guess General Flynn has just been forced out as the National Security Advisor. This is all stemming from a report that he's been chatting with the Russians extensively. Not sure what that's all about, but I guess in the next few days we'll find out what was actually going on, what was said, and so forth. But locally speaking, a terrible tragedy over the weekend as a horrific fire in House Neck took place that not only destroyed a house, but a family as well. Quincy resident Michael Powers, who had to jump out of his second-story window to save his own life, is currently in the hospital recuperating in the ICU department. His mother, Teresa, and his son, William, were unable to escape the flames. It's a terrible tragedy, to say the least. A GoFundMe page has been set up, and the family needs not only your assistance, both emotionally, but financially as well. So if you can head over to that GoFundMe page, see what you can do to help out, that'd be great. But on a happier front, the Yukon women's basketball team, NCAA, first team ever to win 100 games in a row. It's an amazing achievement. 100 wins in a row. I can't tell you how many games are in a season, like 40, 30, something like that. And no, actually, I think like 20 games. And to win 100 games in a row is truly a remarkable feat. There's a lot of championship teams, no doubt, took place in that one. Once again, everybody, you got to head over to my YouTube page, www.youtube.com/Joe Lowry. What a day. Slowly but surely, we're inching our ways. I'm looking for 1,000 subscribers. The new studio is currently under renovation. We're getting that ready to go. So the backdrop and all that other stuff will be changing soon. I can't tell you when, but it is happening. Changes are coming. Of course, I want all the content from you. You know, I pull this content upline, online, every day. I go by Facebook posts and so forth, and I take your suggestions. I ask you, everybody out there, what do you want to hear? What do you want to see? You guys tell me. The feedback has been tremendous. A shout out to everybody in Facebook land who has, been so generous enough to comment on my posts and subscribe to my page, and I can't stress it enough. I need people out there. I need a much, much more subscription base, to get this thing off the ground and running. I'm over 132 right now, but I know with your help, we can do it. We can spread the word and so forth, and, maybe that big break is just right around the corner. But anyways, www.youtube.com/Joe Lowry. What a day is the place to go. All you have to do is hit subscribe. You can only do it once. So if you know anybody else who hasn't subscribed, please do what you can. Tomorrow's Wacky Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's hump day. I call it the Meek's Whittle Finger. So we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Joe Lowry. What a day.